The continuation of the last video. It turns out that the greatest upholder of the most ugly aspects of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels is producer Matthew Vaughn, who turned to directing in 2004. Layer Cake was very much in the same London violent crime milieu, but was at least responsible for Daniel Craig getting a Bond audition. Stardust, 2007, was a creditable adaptation of Neil Gaiman's fantasy novel, notable for the rare sight of Robert De Niro in drag, but then came the repulsive Kick-Ass, a brutish story of a preteen superhero played by Chloe Grace Moretz. After that he made two very poor X-Men movies and started a franchise of his own, the Kingsman series, which presented another ultraviolent fantasy of idealized British power that has now been spun out for 3 films, 4 if you include Argyle's bewildering mid-credit sequence. Taking Vaughn's 20-year career as a director, the response has to be a big no. Dexter Fletcher might not be the best known of the names on the Lock, Stock alumni list, but you've probably seen some of his work as a director. He made the delightful Proclaimers musical Sunshine on Leith in 2015 and was brought on to save Bohemian Rhapsody from Bryan Singer in 2018, helping that film win 4 Oscars. Following on from that, he was offered the Elton John biopic Rocketman, which was loved by many and made nearly $200 million United States dollars at the box office. So, Fletcher gets a thumbs up from me, also for playing Babyface in Alan Parker's Bugsy Malone when he was only 10 years old. Arguably the most remarkable career arc out of Lock, Stock is the one that belongs to Jason Statham. He represented England in the diving competition at the 1990 Auckland Commonwealth Games but otherwise hadn't done much of note before getting cast as Bacon in Ritchie's film. His market stall patter in the film helped him stand out, and his obvious physical confidence led directors to see an action star in the making. His first big franchise was The Transporter 1, 2 and 3, but one of the most notable things about Statham is that he doesn't necessarily have to be the lead in every franchise he appears in. He's content to be a team player in series like Fast and Furious and The Expendables, while taking the lead in his own Meg series and the new, hopefully a franchise Beekeeper film. He knows how to laugh at his persona, too, without actually, laughing. Crank 2006 and Spy 2015 are good examples. Statham's career is definitely a positive for the world of movies. Big tick there. What can we say about the unlikely career of Vinnie Jones, former professional footballer with a reputation as a loose cannon? His team, Wimbledon, were known as the Crazy Gang, now a sometime actor and television presenter. Lock, Stock was his first performance, and his appearance as mob debt collector Big Chris was one of the highlights of the film, despite being a bit of stunt casting on Ritchie's part. Knowing his limitation as an actor, he has specialized in violent characters in action films, but he's currently on NZ screens in the reality show Vinnie Jones in the Country on 3 now. Jones' career is rated even Stevens by me, mainly for the simple fact that it exists. That's 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down and 150-50, making it a tie as to whether Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels has been a net good for humanity. I might need to go and revisit those scores. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos.